Today we are here to share with our colleague and our observation over matters that have been going on. But he had run away from the office and locked the office, given himself leave, which the steering and the neck did not approve. So when we arrived here, we were told he had even gone to court and taken the whole steering, the whole neck to court, and we got surprised. But one good thing, our colleagues have come, the officers are here, we have opened the doors, it's a working day, we are on duty, we don't know where he is. We wanted to share. We have had a problem in the union since he went to parliament. Our Constitution 2010 is very clear. When you are a public officer and then you join secular politics, what you should do. You become a state officer, you move. He has broken that law. Our own colleague, over the issues that are disturbing us, being in parliament to represent the teachers and hanging on over here, just like he gave his submission in court over the case of deregistration. He said he's doing voluntary job here. He does not earn a single shilling as a salary from over here. And we fear our KNUT constitution does not have that provision of free consultancy, which we wanted to know that he can offer service without payment. And we fear he may turn one day and say he wants all his payment because they're not provided in the constitution. Our colleague in the KNUT constitution and our rules and laws from 1988, when you are in office, whether employed as an officer or elected, you leave the office, you hand over to the assistant, you don't use the office as a benefit in politics, you leave and go. A by-election is done. So that the remaining officers do not play contrary to the issues of the teachers and the government in place. Because our union works with the government of the day. I just want to give you a clue. He is in ODM. He was nominated by ODM. Our TAC Act does not allow a teacher to be partisan, to play active role in party politics when you are actively and normally engaged as a teacher. We are only seconded by the TAC to come and serve in another public organ, but we are still employees of the TAC. I think you get me right. He himself, 2017, that was 2017, on the 6th of January 2017, he wrote a letter to all of us. Any employee of the union who want to go for secular politics was to hand over. Go for politics. When you win, you disappear. He has done the same, including even MCS who are only employed. I can give an example of Mogire of Kisii South. He was employed in Kisii County, not the county assembly. Our man went and supervised a by-election. Kiptis, Governor Baringo, he left teaching. He has gone fully over the other side. No advantage that when I'm a governor and I'm the executive secretary, my teachers will now feel okay. Our law does not allow. 1988, our rules and regulations provide very well, and they are here, which he attaches on every election time to give to candidates to go and have the elections and the campaigns and disappear. So what we are saying, Sossion, we wanted to discuss with him today. He wrote a letter, he disappeared. Last time we were here, he brought us Majambazi hapa. I remember, you must have seen, but we made sure we were here by Sanane. We left this place at Samoja Usiku, and there was peace. Today you are seeing peace. Our colleague, 2017, December, the Minister of the CS Labor, Madam Kandie, deregistered all officials, including academic member, from being officials of trade unions in Kenya because they had broken the law of election, Public Officers Ethics Act, the Electoral Act, and all those things. The TSC followed suit, wrote him a letter to show cause why. In 7 days, he refused. He answered in January after 42 days. When he was dismissed, he took TSC to court on 19th of February 2018. A whole 1 year and 6 months, it was ruled on the 26th of July. To give TSC authority of deregistering him. Now let me tell you about deregistering. When you are deregistered as a teacher, your license and the certificate is withdrawn. It means you cannot be able to teach even your best subject, even in your private school. Sossion cannot be seconded to go and teach in Somalia by the government of Kenya. Now, for you to be a member of KNUT, you start with the TSC. You must clear with the TSC before you move to the gate of KNUT. You must be a TSC employee, full engaged, normally and regularly, before you apply to be a member of KNUT. Once you miss there, you miss here automatically. It's like a CMS twins. Once it is cut over there, you are cut over here. So we had various alternatives to cushion our colleague, but his dishonesty has brought us where we are. So the thing is, he left himself. We only want to tell him, serve us the other side, and then we get another person to serve it. Because the conflicts for interest, what the teachers are going through, the judge made the CBA dissolute. We cannot enjoy any benefits of the CBA. Why? Misunderstanding of the consumption of the law. You know, when you don't read the law with another, you will always confuse. The man has made the cause as now the areas of habitat on matters teachers. We cannot negotiate with the government right now. Main problem today is that we don't have a lead negotiator of teachers' affairs with what? The government. So once you don't have, because of conflict of interest the other side, you move. Education International refused him to stand as the African president. In Bangkok Juzi, he stood. 2 days you are reading in the papers. He wants to be a committee member. It could not be allowed. Why? Conflict of interest? Conflict of interest.